Okay, pointy toes. I'm going to yell at you pointy toes a couple of times. Just really jam it in straight. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Let me see that. So, also, don't go too high. Okay. When you hear anywhere, you go close with the elbow. Some guys may not say that, but the closer you are with the elbow, the less likely you're up to popping it. You're out here, and your elbow is flying around, the tool is moving. You go close, you're much more stable and less likely to pop the tool. You want to be here. This will also kind of force you to pull down on the tool when the elbow is close. You don't really want to pull, you want to push the elbow against the ice and pull down, rather having the elbow here and then you go bang. Neat little trick.
We missed. Yeah, we missed that part. It was 101 climbing.
Who did you go with?
Oh God.
Dog? Oh, with EMS?
Oh, we kind of figured it out on our own.
Try to traverse around it.
Like professionals, like
Try to traverse around it.
they kind of let us do it.
That big one. Go on.
But you signed up with them or you just went?
No, we did. No, we signed up, but the instructions wasn't what you guys are.
As instructed. Well, that's actually funny. I like instructors who, someone, like now, no. We have sometimes really quick learners. These guys, Don and Aura, could just go and just go. And then the walk here is a little, I think, too slow for me, but it's his field. So I'm
Yeah, we kind of figured it out.
Just be careful with the ice. Like 1 foot, put 1 foot, and then put one tool higher before you step up with the other foot. Higher, high as you can. Yeah, hook that. Okay. High, good. Okay, hook that. Pointy toes, yeah. Look for the cavity. Okay, up, just lift it up, it should come out. Yep. Higher, all the way, higher as you can. Try to hook it in there. Good. Hit it harder. Harder. Okay. Don't go any higher. Both of you. Yeah, now you have to down climb. Okay. Good. Hook it harder. Put the elbow down. There you go.
Time today that we're going to get on a rope, there needs to be a knot on both ends. On the climber's end, it's going to be in your harness. On the belayer's end, it's going to be in the end of the rope. Okay? That's a good habit. For anybody who's a rock climber, you go top roping, start doing that. Okay? And then we tie in with a figure-8 follow-through. Who's familiar with this knot? Raise your hand. Don't be shy. Who's somewhat familiar with it? Okay, who's not familiar with it at all? All right, great. Easy. So, let's look at this quickly. Figure-8 follow-through knot is the modern standard for tying into your harness, okay? If you ever look down at your harness, belay loop. All right, so what I want everybody to remember is that the belay loop is for hard connections like carabiners. Okay, carabiners go here, okay? The two windows, if you look down, there's a window at your waist and there's a window at the legs. That's where the rope goes through. So take the end of the rope, go through your waist belt first. Go under the leg loops, pull this in, and if you're not familiar, come a little closer. Alright, and then you're going to start to retrace with the tail of the rope, start at your waist, work your way back out. Come closer if you haven't done this before. And I'll work with you all day, okay? Come around like this. And what we're looking for is a symmetrical, clean, neat knot. That's a pretty neat knot right there, right? If you flip it over, it's still neat on the other side, nice and clean. Okay, then we're gonna pull it tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the key points, nice and neat, pulled tight. We call this stressed, dressed, and stressed. Dressed meaning nice and neat. Stressed being pulled tight. And pull tight one at a time. Don't just go like this. That's not good enough. I want you to pull each strand. So you're gonna pull 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You need to have a minimum thumbs up tail. Okay. We don't need any kind of backup knots. That stuff it's like doesn't make any sense. It doesn't back anything up, so we're not gonna use them. Questions about that? Who's familiar with that? Good review right there. Everybody sees that, nice and clean. Okay. Especially here, nice and slow on the bottom.
Oh no, maybe they're Mountain Hardware. A friend of mine has these as well. They're really cool.
They are.
Friend of mine, we were mountaineer and hiking up, and she was wearing them. They're really cool.
They can't be that expensive, can they?
Yeah, they're like 70, 80, 90 as well.
Well, the ones that you have are $90.
Yeah, I know. And those were the cheaper ones, the ones I got. You gotta get you, if you want Mountain Hardware, I can probably get you a deal there.
Gators too?
It's a piece of clothes.
Okay. Yeah, $90 is a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I figured if they were really willing to give a break. I already have.
With your tools, instead of chopping wood like we were before, you can kind of hook and weight it. Now, if you're going to use a hook, you have to be careful to make sure that the base of the tool stays close to the ice. Because if you pull a hook out, it comes right out. So go in and down, weight it down. With your feet, I just want you to imagine that you're a bear and you're climbing a tree and there's this bark, okay? And these are your claws. So you're going to be hooking and clawing. Oh! You just gently place your foot into divots. You don't have to swing.
At least he had one in his head.
And when you get to the I know. It's not till I get them on now. Front points, just like the toes of the bear on that bark. Nice and gentle.
A lot less cutting and kicking.
Yep. It's going to be more strenuous because now your arms are above your head, right?
Yeah.
So still pay attention to those triangles. You can get giant triangles. They're really fun because then you can let go. And you can rest with that pinky method I showed you. This is where if you are too afraid to do the pinky method, you can do the shoulder method. Okay? Sometimes when you're hooking, you might not feel like I want to let that thing go. See?
Nice, that's
So you do the shoulder method if you are too afraid to do the pinky method. There are a lot of people down here, so if you are not really solid with the pinky method, don't do it. You don't want to go
Also, I'm guessing that if people kept kicking this ice would be gone.
That's right. This is why a lot of it is gone, because people come and they don't have lessons, and no one teaches them the proper technique.
Keep kicking into. All right. Lay on. On the way.
To be a bear, a gentle bear.
Just don't steal our food.
Right. Remember, you guys, when you get to the flat part, what are you going to do? Good. So you don't look uncool.
Now, are we going up as high as the tree?